Welcome to my channel, baby. Sip Sensibility. Welcome to my channel, baby. Sip Sensibility.
Hey, this is Sensibility Speaks. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ooh, child, honey, this episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, what comes to mind for me? Let's discuss hypergamy, shall we? Now, after witnessing last night's episode, the main thing that came to mind is that Moses was looking for a come up and he weighed his options, and Sunni was a better bet. Period. Point blank. That's it. That's all. Okay. Now, despite it all, I like Sunni, but do I necessarily agree with her actions and how she moved and how she got with old boy? Absolutely not. Okay. I can't say that I do. And I believe in girl code, heavy on the girl code. But real talk, her attraction for Moses outweighed her loyalty in her relationship or her budding friendship or whatever you want to call it with Destiny. It is what it is. Call a thing a thing. So let's unpack it. Let's kind of slow walk it a little bit. Honey, that damn Carlos is a damn opportunist if I ever seen one, child. He saw the potential for this storyline and jumped his ass on it. That was messy for him to bring Sunni and Moses on a stage like that. But I do agree with Melody when she said that there is a lot of anger and emotion stemming from Sunni. And I'll keep it a bug. In my opinion, to rationalize certain behaviors or questionable actions, people will tend to try to justify their transgressions no matter how egregious, okay? And then they start to victim blame. And unfortunately, do I care for Destiny? Absolutely not. I sure don't. But in this case, whether we like her or not, she's the victim in this case. I mean, she is, right? And also, Destiny is getting her karma. And the thing about karma, you don't always get the payback from the individual or people that you inflicted harm to or treated like ish in the past. Honey, when karma come around the corner like a damn boomerang, child, it can hit in many different directions, right? And so this just happens to be some karma. Now, I will say karma can be transmuted, but that's a whole different conversation for another video. So back to Sunni. Again, girlfriend has a whole lot of anger and emotion for someone who is not truly the victim, so to speak, in this case. She's just not. Now, I do feel deep down that she knows what she did can be considered foul as hell and a huge violation of girl code. It is what it is. And so, again, in her mind, and this is in my opinion, and I feel like many individuals do this, to rationalize her actions, she's highlighting the fact that Destiny is not a good person. Now, two things can be true at once. Destiny is foul as hell herself, child. Okay? Especially the way that she treated Melody Cherie and turned on her and backstabbed the hell out of her. Okay? And again, Destiny is foul as fuck, and she's very male identified and has proven herself to be a snake through and through with how she moves with Martell. You still can't tell me that they weren't inappropriate with one another, okay? But that's just my opinion. So let's get to Moses. Now let's get to his nickel slick ass, okay? I gotta say it. Oh boy is giving player vibes, big time. Now I'm not gonna call him a gigolo, but I do think he's practicing hypergamy. He married up, okay? In my mind, I bet he weighed it out, okay? And he felt that Sunni was a better option because she has more to offer on all fronts. So case in point, he's in St. Louis. She lives in St. Louis. Now, how convenient, child. Ooh, serendipity, right? Synchronicity. How about that, right? So she's local to him. She can help him from a business standpoint. Remember how she said that when he was pursuing her, he came from the guise of, we can do business together or we can talk business, shall I say, since they're both in the real estate. Maybe he owns a few properties. Maybe he's flipping houses or whatever. Maybe he's cleaning up his money. No, let me hush. I'm playing. But anywho, I ain't gonna go there. But she says that she owns a lot of property. She buys and flips or whatever like that, right? Girlfriend doing her thing. And also, I feel like all in all, she has less baggage. Even though they had a 15-year friendship, on and off relationship, and allegedly Sunni says she was a side chick, child. I believe it. And I believe she probably did mess around with that man when he was married. And part of me thinks that she was leaning on him emotionally when she was going through with LeBarry. Okay? I think he was an emotional anchor for her, right? But the only thing is, they didn't have a solid foundation. If she got with him when he was married to somebody else, and then they side chicken, he side dude, and who knows, he probably had a harem of bras, because word on the curb, I heard he had a whole bunch of kids. I don't know how true it is, but that's just what I heard. But in any event, I also feel like that brother has bitten the acting bug. Sunni is a producer. And I think they got some reality show. If I'm not mistaken, I got to go back and look. But I think they're doing something on Tubi. I don't know if she produced something on Tubi. Either she's in it or whatever. And I think he's on something too. So she can open a lot of doors for him in a quicker fashion than Destiny could. Now, could Destiny have gotten him a spot on the show? Possibly as her love interest? Yeah, possibly. Right? Yeah. So that brother, he practiced hypergamy, you know? Now, I got to say, Destiny, she's woo banging. Destiny's talking her ish, I guess, when she gets interviewed. And of course, rightfully so. Let me be objective here. I would feel some type of way too if that was my producer and I may have shared closer, intimate details about my life with you since you're my producer on the show. I would just think that she would have thought better of me if that was my producer than to want to go behind me and mess with one of my dudes, especially a recent dude. But that's just me. I'm just saying. Shit, let's call a thing a thing. It is what it is. Maybe it was meant to be. It just was meant to be for them. But I will say this. Now, I was flabbergasted when, oh boy, had the nerve to say, well, she wasn't a woman that I needed her to be or wanted her to be. And of course, Melody is sharp as a tack. She said, well, what was that? What is it that you wanted her to be? And he pointed at old girl and said, Sunni, a woman like that. So that tells me he wanted somebody to help him come up. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think that's really layered, that response. Okay. We peel back the onion, child. You know how they say women practice hypergamy? Well, so do men, especially black men in this soft era. I ain't saying that, soft dude or no kept dude. I'm not saying that, but honey, it's something in it for him. I just hope she got a prenup. That's all I'm saying. I'm not wishing bad on him, but she seems like she's really smart. She's sharp. No, she got a PhD or whatever, so I'm sure she got her ducks in a row. Don't be blinded by love, Sunni, now. I'm just saying. But one thing I question about Moses and Destiny's relationship, remember when Melody gave her that $5,000-$6,000 to help her keep her lights on? Where was Moses at back then? Because your lights should have never been going off. Of course, she couldn't depend on the Barrett because they were going through divorce and they had odds. And he wanted her out that house, but a part of the divorce decree, she could stay in the house a year or buy it from him or whatever the case may be. She ain't had the money, Madani wasn't doing well. She didn't have the money to afford it. So my thing is, if that was your man, shit, your light should have never went off. Okay, whether he moved in the man house or not with you, he should have helped you keep them damn lights on. Them damn bills shouldn't have been insurmountable to the point to where her damn lights were cut off. I'm just saying. And it begs the question, just how much did Destiny owe and how did she get to that point? I don't know how many thousands there were. I can imagine that Melody gave her a little extra money for the lights. I think she needed some money because she had to retain a lawyer. I can't remember the exact details. Where was he at then? So that told me everything I needed to know back then about that relationship, okay? But I will circle back to Sunni when they were in a confessional. So Sunni made a comment and she piggybacked off of what Moses said, that she put her career before him. Shit, what career Destiny had? Her going to award shows or her going to different venues? She had to do what she had to do. Shit, she wasn't on the show, so she was out there networking. You would see her in Atlanta with this one and that one. You would see her at different events. I guess she's trying to expand her brand or whatever. So I can't blame Destiny for that. Do I care for her? No. But do I get her trying to live and make a coin? Hell yeah. She's a single mom, okay? She's co-parenting, but shit, she had to do what she had to do. I think the long distance, if she wasn't going to move to St. Louis and he won't go relocate to Alabama, that just won't going to work out. And old girl was right there. Shoot, that dude's like, bing, 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 bing. He was like, I got her. I got me one right here. But I don't know. Hopefully their love will stand the test of time, but we shall see. I don't know, but Sunni seems pretty damn ambitious herself. Shit, she a whole producer in the real estate, into this and that. I hope you don't come back and say that she's putting her career above him. I doubt it, because his ass would reap the benefits of her hard work, okay? catch. I'm just saying. But I'm going to do a part 2 to this because I got some things to say about that goddamn Miss Kimmy and Miss Tisha. Oh, yes, I do, but that's for another video. But y'all drop that in the comments and y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Do you think Sunni has misplaced or displaced anger at Destiny and she's trying to justify her actions? It's easier to be angry at a person to make you feel better about your transgressions and your actions to kind of lessen the blow. Okay, so she won't feel as guilty for what she did. So if she highlights the fact again that Destiny's not a good person, two things can be true at once. I think they both got skin in this damn game. You know, was it right in my opinion what Sunni did? Nope. Do I like her? Yeah, I still like her. Is Destiny the aggrieved party, whether I like her or not? And I do not. Yeah, she's the aggrieved party, so I can be objective here. But again, y'all drop that in the comments. Y'all tell me what you think. This is Sensibility Speaks. Thanks for stopping by. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And happy Mother's Day out there to y'all. Bye.